So the most common name that people would know Khonoma for is the first green village of India. We have like clear skies, but then clouds are always floating on top of the mountains, and then we see clouds flowing about all throughout the year. So most people come and then also call it as the land of the floating clouds. And then if we were to look at the village, then the village is surrounded all throughout all on all four sides by mountains. So it's also called the hidden village. And there's no place in the village where you can see the entire view of the village. So it's also called the shy village.
C'est alors que tout ce必须他们嘛，最可上面那么子，他家c'était level 这个钱他家是为个大面，没是的咯，c'était最可上面我那个还点味道，还点么说，c'est pas nous c'est comme ça le么说，c'est你最个那个地理是了么说，个人地理了么说，这是我呗。하고 시즌이고 너가 받아면서 다 아무 도로 그래서 이 누구 내 라보모다 내는 저기 큰 거기 그래서 저 비에 로 이투 그딴 저기 브라질 파스 어서
the relation, the people were solely dependent on the forest. And then while I'm coming back, in most cases, I'm not allowed to eat my own killing. I will cut the animal into small bits. While coming back, all the people that I encounter, I will give them small bits of the animal that I hunted, and then I will distribute it around the entire village. Stone that you come across has a story to tell. If you were walking around the village, then you would have seen those circular structures that we call as fehu. So those are indications that the owner of that particular circular sitting place or those structures under whose name is being built, they were wealthy people. So those are things that tell us about our past, our ancestors, how the society was.
Kenigo, se knitting hamhego, se stall fego, sokosado. Sidi, bevorshlia mo aizeshidi, I profit to rapidly. Se mi bevodi shajun zeleje go
Jawe, Jawe, hiya yewe hawo, Jawe, hiya ye asho, Jawe, Jawe.
Temi kekri teshe kekri jino wordla uje urligo kekri payde temi ke saze ke seres unise Simon Shojugo, big Lamoner, so Teshake region of Regula, Miboro, Ujego, Sanremo, the Ute Umentoshinas of Reaxala, Tejego, Birovi, Mo, ETMC, City Group of Bemusudu, Tejewe Kabe, Sala, Sobo, Rasoke Worgo, Sobo, Zen Rezeli Morsho, Zen Moise Shore Vida, Situle.
Kansas tourism, the attitude of tourism go, Khwunora Vordi. 대자체 쓰고 그래서도 몸하고 하도 디vork서 자세대 무슨라 해거리 개코시디 페모가 쇼고 얼나올라 포투게 도고 수고 해고 시태히 시베야
나자가 그 아까 열라는 substitute alternate this is not bitter leaf this is a people it tastes a bit bitter.
We
regulate some rules for tourism. Some people, I used to argue with many tourists, those who are harsh. Those who are harsh, then I also become harsh with them. Some people underestimate being a village, as if village people doesn't know anything about the outside world. So they underestimate us. So in such situation, I used to argue with the people and then embarrass such people also, and then such people also embarrass village people. So we regulate, we provide a local guide, a registration to keep record about an annual record or monthly record like that. We provide a local guide. Some people, they refuse to take a local guide. And then even yesterday also I took around with some Keralites. They just into the private residence without taking permission. And then some people get embarrassed and then harassed also. Some people used to pluck, collect flowers on the way, touching everything, and then get embarrassed by the owners like that. And then with a local guide, they could get, the visitors could get factual knowledge about the history, the traditions, the culture. You just aim and then
Most people, I'm gonna just say this in the context of tourism. Most people come to the village expecting people to see people in their traditional attires and whatnot. But then, for me, I believe that your culture, doesn't really have to be depicted upon what you're wearing. It has to, your culture can be shown through your personality, how you are. Because even if I'm not wearing my traditional attires, I know what my traditional attire what it signifies. Culture is in, you see these village gates like these, the morungs that we have. These days, the morungs are very less used. We only see older people coming in and sitting in the morung. And then whenever I'm with my guests, I always say that in cities, people have this term, right? Chai pe charcha. But then here in the villages, we have rice beer pe charcha. So the elders would be coming in, having their rice beer, and then they would be debating about things, certain topics. So that is what we would normally see in today's times. We rarely see younger people like us going about and then gathering in the morungs and then just sitting down and then listening to the elders talk. Because once the elders, they everybody is tend to pass on. So once they pass on, if we don't get the information from them, then our culture, our tradition, they're just going to be disappearing away. And then also influence of people coming from outside.